Alright, so this video is going to be a bit different from my normal ones. I'm going to be doing a 1K special Q&A, so I don't really have anything else to say. Thank you guys so much for 1K, and let's hop right into it. So the first question is, what is your favorite Minecraft wood type? I'd probably say spruce, but oak is a close second. The next question is, what's your playtime? Have around 600 hours of playtime. If you were to restart, what would be the first thing you would do? I'd obviously break wheat to get started off, but then I'd rush bazaar and probably AH flip and bazaar flip till I get a good amount of money. What's the best money making method in your opinion? I would have said Dillo mining, but that got patched, so now I'd probably say it's Kudra. I've seen people make over 100 mil an hour with it. Why'd you create your channel? Alright, I don't know what y'all were thinking about this question. It's gonna be the same for every single skyblock YouTuber out there. The first thing is money in real life and in skyblock. Number 2 is YouTube rank. Everybody loves YouTube rank, obviously. It's like MBB++, but better and free. And the third item is fame. When am I gonna do a face reveal? Honestly, I don't know, but I can tell you that it's not gonna be soon. How many rare or over 100 million coins drops have you dropped? Jeez, that one took me like 6 tries to say, but I haven't dropped anything that's over 100 million coins. All I've dropped is an ice spray and a mana pool, mana reach, and molten cloak. Or it might have been a necklace, I'm not actually sure. Will I upload something other than skyblock? Probably not, unless I get bored or the game dies. I might do a little other stuff inside of hypixel, but until skyblock dies or I get bored of skyblock itself, I'll probably not do anything. What is your minion setup currently? Slime minions, and I made a whole video on it, so you should go watch it after this. Speaking of shameless plugs, you guys should join my Discord. There's always giveaways active, and I recently just revamped the entire carrier system in my Discord, so now it's easier than ever to request and become a carrier. Link is in the description. Alright, let's get back to those questions now. Will you ever drink milk on camera? I don't know, bro, maybe after a face reveal? What the hell is that question? What games do you play other than skyblock, either on hypixel, other servers, or not Minecraft? Outside of Minecraft, not much, just a couple of mobile games that I have, like a flight sim. Inside of hypixel, I play Bed Wars, Duels, that type of stuff. And outside of hypixel, I do play a bit of 1.19 PvP and SMPs with friends. What's your age and what country do you live in? It's probably a great idea to be answering this question, but I'm 16 and I live in the US. I know, shocker, I'm not 4, I'm 16. How far do you think you'll get in skyblock before you get burnt out and the game becomes boring? This is actually a really good question, and I'm not exactly sure. I'd probably say something around skyblock level 350-ish, because just when you get to that point, there's not much left to do in the game, and what is left takes hours and hours and hours, which just isn't worth it. Where did your name come from? Honestly, not sure, I just thought of it one day. Do you play basketball or pickleball? No, I play tennis. For the slime minions, what fuel did you use? What was the enchanted lava called? My guy, I regret to inform you that you missed it by one word. It's enchanted lava buckets. Yeah. Do you have a girlfriend? Bro, I'm literally a skyblock YouTuber, what do you think? Obviously not. Are you thinking about making your own Minecraft server? I don't know, seems like a nice idea, but I just don't want to do it right now. And if so, what would it be about? I don't know, maybe it'll be about playing Minecraft because that's how servers work. Is Tesla worth the price? I'm gonna assume you're talking about the stock and not the car. Either way, the car is still worth it because there's no other good EV in the market right now for its price. For my non-US people, don't worry about that. You're probably not gonna understand it unless there's Teslas in your country. As for the stock, yes, as well. Just note that the price can be a little bit finicky sometimes. Are you rich in real life? I don't know what your definition of rich is, but I don't come from an extremely loaded family, so I'm not like rich in the billionaire type of way. However, I do teach tennis, and I'm also about to start absolutely milking ad revenue off of you guys, so let's just say that things are looking up. And I also do work with stocks, which makes me a fair amount of money as well. When are you gonna do a mod folder reveal? It's been on the back of my mind for a few weeks now, but I want to keep making skyblock content for now so I can grow a bit, that way it'll be more effective. And also, there's a ton of ratting and scamming going on right now, so I need to figure out a good way to actually give you guys the mods without, like, you know, people being scared being ratted. When are you gonna do a hand reveal? Personally, I think it's fair if we make a deal. Get me to 5k subscribers and I'll do a hand reveal. So go sub down below. There's really no reason not to, as it's free, and if you ever want to unsub for some reason, you can always do that as well. Oh shoot, my bad, that wasn't the wrong part of the video, should have been in the shameless plugs one. How many Robux do you have? 0, because I don't play Roblox, and even if I did, I probably wouldn't spend money on a game like Roblox. It just simply isn't hypixel. What is your favorite race? I don't really watch racing, but I'd probably say Formula 1. Do you listen to Yeet? Alright, I don't listen to rap, so no, I don't listen to Yeet. How much grass do you touch? Alright, I'll answer this question in two ways. The way that you're asking me, and I know what you mean, and the actual way. So for the way that you mean, I actually do go outside a lot, like I play tennis and stuff, but I also just go outside a ton. And legit, I haven't touched grass in days, because all I've touched is concrete tennis courts. So technically I haven't touched grass, but I also have touched grass in the way that you mean it. How much did you spend editing this video? I've never spent anything on editing videos yet, and if I did hire an editor, I'd probably hire a thumbnail artist first, just because they would help out a ton, and they'd probably be a little bit cheaper to start off. Can I get your hype? Okay, listen, before I say this, this is not meant to insult you or anything, okay? But if you're asking for my hype, then you're probably a poor non. If you're a poor non, then you don't have F7 comp. If you don't have F7 comp, you can't use the Hyperion. And also, it's soulbound, so good luck getting that to your profile. Opinion on racism? Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one. It definitely does exist. And I'm not gonna say more than that. When you first started Skyblock, what were your beginner goals? Finally, a legitimate question. It's actually a really good one, and it's probably gonna be the same as literally like every other Skyblock player out there. Start off the game, get rich. Skyblock levels weren't out when I started playing Skyblock, but obviously I wanted to become like the cool kids with the Hyperion and the Terminators and all of that good stuff. I actually had a video earlier that I watched like way back before I started Skyblock, and someone was showcasing a Juju, and I was like, what is that bow? And then I set a goal to get that, so that could have been one of them. Are you still in school? If so, how do you balance school, YouTube, and any other things you do? So something that most people don't actually know about me is the fact that I only spend around 2 hours a day on my PC. So this includes editing, making thumbnails, scripting, recording, all of that stuff. And so yeah, it doesn't really interfere with like school and any other things I do. As I said, it's only 2 hours in a day. But I do manage to get the videos out for you guys, obviously. They're not of the highest quality of editing, because A, I suck at editing, B, I don't have 5 years to edit, and I don't want to, like, keep you guys waiting for that long, but yeah. What's your next major goal in the game? I have a couple of these. I want to advance more in QNA and get more sets for combat outside of dungeons. So that would be getting Crimson, getting some better Terror, upgrading my Aurora, but I also do want to venture into Master Mode. Why do you use Feather instead of Essential? I'm pretty sure I do use Essential in some way. I think it's just through Skytails, but the reason I use Feather is because it's customizable. So instead of using like Lunar or Badline's mods are just terrible for Skyblock. I'd prefer to have my own mods in it. So Feather is customizable in the way that you can add your own mods, which is great. Do you have any plans after you get all the money you need? Let me tell you this, you can never have enough money. Once I have like a good amount of money, the things I want to buy right now are a celestial skin for my wither goggles, upgrade all my armor, etc. What's your opinion on the Rift? I actually have a somewhat late game profile on the Rift. I've done basically everything in it except for like Vampire Slayer. I just don't want to do that, and I didn't really make a video on it. I just did it like over the span of a week, but the Rift is pretty good. There's a lot of really easy Skyblock levels you can get in there, along with the best necklace in the game. And I saved the best question for the last. Here it is. What color is your Bugatti? I actually couldn't decide between two colors, so I decided to just get them both. I got one that's like a royal navy color, so like a royal blue, and I also got one that's yellow. Not like piss yellow, but more like mango dye color. But with that, that's all the questions you guys had for me. But yeah, please make sure to like and subscribe, as it helps me out an absolute ton. Skyblock content will be back next video, which is a great thing for you guys, and I'm excited to make some new content as well. Also join the Discord to get notified whenever I post. Enter giveaways, as there's always one active. Get carries, become a carrier with our new revamped carrier system. It's all there. If you just even want to just talk to me, I'm also there. I'm always active, because, yeah. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.